Edminster. Number 32, Tyler Horton. Number 35, Steve Burrow. Number 40, Travis Aarons. Number 42, Jason Walzak. Number 44, Price Sunhardy. For Fond du Lac, number 3, Matt Wisniewski. Number 4, Matt Huber. Number 5, Alan West. Number 12, Matt Sprayer. Number 13, Brian Hartzler. Number 20, Lee Weschel. Number 21, Matt Sikorsky. Number 22, Mike Millage. And number 32, Joe Dilling. Now the starters for tonight's game. From Oshkosh, playing guard position, junior 5'8", number 11, Paul Vandenberg. For Fond du Lac, also playing guard position, senior 6'1", number 10, Travis Jr. For Oshkosh, playing guard position, senior 6'0", number 33, Mike Blunk. For Fond du Lac, 5'9" senior, playing guard position, number 24, Ryan Moore. For Oshkosh, playing forward position, senior, 6'7", number 23, Darren Charles. For Fond du Lac, 6'5", senior, playing forward position, number 33, Drake Beamer. For Oshkosh, playing forward position, 6'3", senior, number 24, Nick Guerra. For Fond du Lac, playing forward position, senior, 6'5", number 44, Joe Michael. For Oshkosh North, playing center, 6'6", senior, number 45, Bob Doherty. And for Fond du Lac, junior, 6'11", number 34, center, Ed Ross.
And there you have it, the starting lineups. And what we said tonight, Bob Doherty going to start. So it's Charles, Wara, Blank, Vandenbogard, and Doherty for Oshkosh West. It's Travis Diener, Drake Diener, Ryan Lloyd, Eddie Ross, and Joe Michaels for Fond du Lac Cardinals. We're seconds away from this opening tip, and now this changes the concept of the game right away with Oshkosh North coming in a lot bigger than the Fondy team.
Yes, it's definitely bigger, and I would not be surprised if this is an emotional ploy by Coach Shady to get their kids really ready to go. You start the senior, the kid that maybe has been in the doghouse a little bit for one reason or the other. I would not be surprised if he came out and played very hard to begin things.
Well, it's Fond du Lac in their white home uniforms with cardinal trim, and Oshkosh North comes in with their black uniforms and green trim. It'll be Ross and Charles to tip it off, and we're just about to start this big Fox Valley contest. And there you have it, Fondy wins the tip-off.
It's like they're in a man-to-man to start things.
Travis covered by Vandenbogard, gonna take it inside, long jumper, got it. Travis starting off strong, hitting his first shot.
That's gonna be a difficult matchup for North with Vandenbogard, he's so small.
Inside to Doherty, good pass to Wara, and Wara's gonna put it away. 2-2, Wara. Man-to-man coverage, now the double team comes. Tipped loose, coming up is Doherty, dumps it off again to Wara. In and good. Nick Wara, another turnover by the Cardinals.
Bring your Conroy's back up a little bit.
And we're gonna get a foul. I believe that's gonna go on Vandenbogard. His first personal, team first.
It looks to me like Travis is a little tentative against this pressure. He does not want to get a cheap offensive foul, so he's...
Travis breaks that easy, now between the circles. Left side, inside to Ross. Ross gonna spin and turn. Good look to the basket, shot no good. Coming up with the rebound is Michaels. Puts it up and in. What a great offensive rebound by Joe Michaels, and way to finish. 4-4, 6:57 to go in this first quarter. Left side, Wara swings it all the way to the corner to Charles. Another weak pass, good fake there by Vandenborg, and he finishes. Vandenborg gets 2. One thing we're seeing here, some great passing by the big players for Oshkosh North.
And Fond du Lac is losing track of their men.
Ryan Lloyd from downtown, and that's a key for this Fondy offense if Ryan Lloyd can hit soon and often.
Fond du Lac has got to keep track of their men. These guys are cutting to the basket.
Spin move by Charles. Count it. Great move by Charles. Going to go to the free throw line. A chance to complete the third three-point play. They're going to call that on Eddie Ross, his first personal.
Darren is so athletic when he's slashing down the lane like that. I think you have to hope that he is going to be content with shooting from the outside. If he's going to the basket, he's very tough.
Charles free throw, no good. But one thing we did notice, Charles has been in the free throw line at least 20 more opportunities of anybody else in the Fox Valley.
Charles has made more free throws than anyone else has even taken this year in the conference, so he is going to the basket more.
Inside to Ross, knocked out by Doherty. Good idea by Lloyd. They are double teaming Travis all over whether he's got the ball or not, so you're going to have to look some inside play by the big guys and loosen that double team up. Ryan Lloyd now between the circles, left side, double teamed. Lob pass to Travis, right side.
And now you have those big long arms of Darren Charles out there on the top of this defense.
Lob pass over right side. Cardinals going to be very patient. Ryan Lloyd eyes the 3, passes on it. Covered by Block. Now he puts up the 3. Nope, they're going to call it a 2. What a great shot there by Ryan Lloyd. He's got 5, and the Cardinals lead 9-8.
He's feeling it early.
Right side Blanc, top is Wara. Inside to Charles, spin move, double teamed. Oh, and they're going to call a foul on Ross. Second personal. He's going to go to the bench with 5:33 to go in this first quarter.
That was a tough call, I think. I don't think Ed did much. If there was a foul, Drake may have gotten him, but
Eddie Ross can't believe it, and actually I can't either. I think if there was a foul, it would have went on Drake Diener, not Eddie Ross.
Sometimes, Eddie's he's a tall, kind of gangly kid. He's not going to get the respect sometimes from the officials.
Well, he barely lasts 2.5 minutes in this first quarter. Oh, turnover by Oshkosh North, going to help Fondy, going off of Wara's feet. So in now for Eddie Ross is Lee Greschel, going to play inside. Travis covered by Poklansky. Swing pass over to Lloyd, to Michaels. Drew Drake from the top of the key, no good. Coming up with it is Poklasny. Left side Charles. In the quarter is Wara. Lob pass to Charles, his dunk no good, but it gets a good bounce.
North at this point is 5 for 5 shooting.
Travis going to dump it off to Greschel. Oh, and they're going to call foul. Good move. They're going to. That's one thing I think that's a slab against Doherty is instead of just trying to get the block, he tries to make it look hard, and he's going to get called for that foul whether he does it or not.
That was a prime example right there. There was no need for him to slap down that hard. No need at all. So
Lee Greschel going to see his first free throw opportunities of the night. First one swished. 10-10, 4:55 to go in this first quarter, and so far it's been a great, fast-paced game. But you're seeing some great passing by Oshkosh North.
Well, they're shot nothing but layups so far, and that's unacceptable from Fond du Lac's perspective.
Second free throw is also in. 11-10. So Vandenbogard now to Wara.
Matt, focus a little bit.
Left side Moldenhauer. The freshman seeing some playing time. North going about 8 or 9 players deep.
Moldenhauer can shoot the 3 a little bit, I believe.
Off balance shot by Wara, no good. Coming up with the rebound is Drake Diener. Cardinals pushing it up. Good job of Oshkosh North getting back. Travis Diener passes on it. Drake between the circles, going to go inside, running one-hander, good.
Very nice move. I was a little worried they might call the charge, but it would not have been a good call. He went up very nicely, straight up and down.
Well, they said the contact after, no call. Good move by the officials. Swing to the top. Charles eyes the 14-foot jumper, airballs it, out of bounds. Fondy's ball.
There's absolutely one weakness in Darren Charles' game. He's a great athlete and a very fine player, but if you can get him content to shoot from the perimeter, you should be in pretty good shape.
Well, because of the great athleticism by Charles, he probably tries to do just a little bit too much, and there just forced a shot and got nothing but air. Quickly up, Lloyd for three. No good. Coming up with it is Charles, quickly pushing it up. Drake Diener going to meet him at the top of the key. Left side swing, thrown away by Charles. 2 costly turnovers for Charles.
Very nice decision by Ryan Lloyd.
13-10, 3:42 to go in this first quarter.
It was a very nice decision by Ryan Lloyd instead of trying to do too much.
Drake Diener going to pull up for the jumper. No good. So Fondy just a little cold right now. Missed their last 3. Van den Bogart gets it inside. Spin move Charles. Shot comes up short. Gets his own rebound. Tries to make the pass to Wara and gets it. Nick Wara coming in at just under 17 points a game. Already has 6 and has a chance to complete the 3-point play.
It's that same bugaboo up to this point that it hit Fond du Lac last week against Kimberly, I believe. It seems like we're not getting to the loose balls. Seems like North is coming out playing a little bit harder at this point.
Well, you're not seeing any weak side defense by the Cardinals. Easy bounce passes inside once the double team shows up. Free throw up and no good. 13-12, Cardinals holding on to a 1-point lead. Underneath Greshel, easy lay-in. What a great eye. Lee Greshel gets wide open, has 4 points in this first quarter.
It was a very nice look down the court by Travis, and then Ryan Lloyd with the assist.
Left side is Moldenhauer now into the game. Gets it to Van den Bogart. Bogart going to take it inside, nothing there. Covered by Travis. Between the circles, Moldenhauer now down to Doherty, going to spin move on Michaels. They're going to call the body.
Oh. Okay.
That's going to be a fourth team foul, excuse me.
Right there is where Joe Michaels has to put his foot out of bounds. Use that sideline or the end line. Oh, here we have a replay coming.
And there you saw it.
You have to get a wide base and you have to put your foot out of bounds. Use that as a defender.
Well, I think Travis Diener going to have to come out of the game. Probably the first rest he's seen. He's got a little blood on his elbow, so they're going to have to take care of that.
Well, I'll tell you, Brett, that is one of the rules that I just don't understand. You can play football, you can box, there's blood all over the place, but you get a little scratch in basketball and you think someone's going to catch something.
Wrong.
Joe Dillian going to come into the game.
Get blood on your uniform and football, take it out too.
Well, it's one of the rules. You know,
Yep,
you got to understand that why they do it. It's for safety reasons.
Well,
So slowly taking care of.
you know what's going to happen
Travis.
someday? Some team is going to end up having their star go out at the end of the game. And
Van den Bogart for 3. No good, but they're going to get a second foul on Doherty.
very big play. Joe Dilling went in there and battled them a little bit, and Doherty got a little carried away.
Travis Diener now back in.
No,
Mike Millage going to go to the bench.
My argument on that whole situation is you go to the end of the game and your star player gets hurt, and he's got to come out of the game if you have no timeouts, and it'd be a whale of a way to lose a game because someone's got a little scrape on their elbow or something.
Well, I think this is now can be a good advantage for the Cardinals. Going on the Pines for Oshkosh North is Doherty, so Oshkosh North going to be a little smaller. Checking into the game is Tyler Horton, a 6-foot forward. Travis Diener going to pull up. Now Drake inside to Dilling. Dilling shot up and gets it. Joe Dilling not afraid to take that open 12-foot shot. Quickly up with Charles.
Right there.
Oh, and he turns and makes it. Good move by Charles.
I think Fond du Lac's expecting them to use that sideline break, pass it down to the sideline, but they're going right to the middle to Charles.
17-14 Cardinals lead by 3 with 2:05 to go in this fourth quarter. A lot of good scoring, a lot of good moves by everybody. Lloyd buries it for 3. Ryan Lloyd's second 3 of the game, 8th point of this first quarter. Left side is Moldenhauer, inside to Charles. Charles double teamed. The lay-in, that's by Horton. And then we're going to get a foul away from the ball.
Intentional, I believe, on I think on Vanderborgen possibly. Did he hold?
Yep, that's going to be Vandenborg. That's going to be his second personal.
Number 11, Vandenborg is second.
They're going to call intentional, so it's going to be 2 free throws and the ball.
Fond du Lac has to be careful here. You can't get caught up in this sort of a deal.
Going to the free throw line is Ryan Lloyd. Misses the first.
Ryan was shooting 78%. That'll hurt him a little bit. He's
14
now
of
14 out of
19.
19.
Well, does the player that is intentionally fouled,
Upper corner, watch it.
they're going to look in the upper corner, right there, throws him out of the way.
I think that was a nice little piece of acting by Ryan too. He may have a future in some class plays.
So Cardinals showing some pressure. Travis Diener going to dribble out of it. Goes right around Poklasny. I don't think Poklasny will be able to stay with Travis too long. Between the circles, left side is Drake, covered by Charles. Drake loses control, stolen away by Horton. And Poklasny now back to Horton, left side with it is Moldenhauer. Covered by Dilling. Oshkosh North being very patient here. 1:04 to go. Trailing by 5, 21-14. Oh, travel, gets away with a travel there. No call. Long three by Mike Blanc. His first points of the game. That may have been an NBA 3.
He has got unlimited range, and he's not afraid to shoot it from anywhere.
Well, there's Ryan Lloyd. Shot up, no good. Coming up with the rebound. Drake Diener, and puts it back and in. Cardinals holding on, 33 seconds to go this first quarter. Left side, Moldenhauer. Over to Worrell.
Yeah.
Worrell way out there, passes on it. Poklasny. Now to Horton. Oshkosh North going to look for the last shot. Oh, they're going to get a foul away from the ball on Travis Diener. They're going to call a push. It'll be his first personal, team 5th.
Falls on Fond du Lac, number 10, Travis Diener.
Don't like getting those types of cheap ones. You want to make your fouls count.
Well, talking with some of the coaches before the game, these are officials that Fondy has not seen yet this game. They're an easy lay-in by Horton. 4 points so far in this game.
Here's where Travis is very dangerous.
6 points, 6 seconds. Oh, they're going to call an offensive foul. Wow, the official way downtown makes that call. They're going to say he's out of control. Not a good foul by Travis.
Get him out of the game right now. You don't want him to get a third.
And Dick Diener will do just that with 3 seconds to go in this first quarter. Checking in is Mike Millage. Well, the Cardinal lead down to 2, 23-21. Poklasny going to take the long three, buries it. What a three by Poklasny at the end of this first quarter. And Oshkosh North has the lead after one, 24-23. We'll be back right after this. Timeout.
Yeah, I'm gonna replay this.
That even minor accidents can have lasting effects. Whiplash injuries can produce pain, stiffness, headaches, and other problems, sometimes weeks or months after an accident or injury. Chiropractic is a safe, low-cost treatment that can effectively resolve whiplash injuries. For a limited time, Wink Chiropractic is offering a free consultation and exam. To find out more, call Wink Chiropractic. You don't have to live in pain. And we're back at Redbird Arena. What an ending to that first quarter, as Brad Poklasny drains a half-court three to take the lead. What a momentum swing, as Travis Diener has to go to the bench with 2 fouls, and then they come in and score the last 5 points.
Well, This is going to be a big test here for the Cardinals. First time that Travis is not on the floor in a clutch situation.
Well, there's Wara with the ball. Going to pass it to Moldenhauer. Top of the key, Puck Lasny. Going to dribble right side to Moldenhauer. He's going to take the three. His shot up and buries it. Moldenhauer, a good shooter, just a freshman, 6'1" guard. And there you have a big swing there. With Travis Diener on the bench, you're going to have to look to Drake Diener to pick up some of the slack.
Be patient, run your offense.
Between the circles now is Lloyd, covered by Wara. Right side, Greshel. Almost knocked away, and it is. Oh! They're going to call another foul on Greshel, his second personal foul.
I really think that was a good call there. I think he got the ball stripped and then went and grabbed him.
Well, usually you see that a frustration foul after they have the turnover.
Yep.
Well, Oshkosh North taking it to Fondy so far in this game. Pressure defense, seeing some playing action now for the Cardinals. Coming in is Trent Huber. He's going to come in for Greshel. Greshel will go to the Pines with 2 fouls. So 1-1 for Puck Lasny. And he makes the first.
He's only a 55% free throw shooter, but he's good on that one.
Well, when you're in games like this, usually you got the adrenaline flowing and you play a lot better than you normally do. Puck Lasny now with 5 points.
This is what I feared tonight, is that they would come out early, get the momentum, and then we'd have to play an uphill game, and that's...
And there's a quick turnover. Drake Diener slips to the ground. Jump ball called. He may have hurt his ankle. He's going to try to shake it off. Could be a costly thing for the Cardinals. Well, Travis Diener going to check back in, even with the 2 fouls. Dick Diener seeing they need Travis in there just with 2 points in this game. Travis over to Drake for 3. Good. Drake Diener with the big 3. That's what we need for the senior leader.
He has got to step up and start playing a little better here.
Warren now left side. Cross-court pass. Inside to Wara, stripped by Lloyd. Coming up with it, great move. Quickly up with it. Travis Diener for 3, good. Travis buries the 3, back-to-back threes for the Cardinals, and we're tied 29-29.
Well, that was a big play in transition. It's one of those, if it works out, it's wonderful.
That's, I believe that is Blanc for 3. His second 3 of the game, and quickly now, 3-point lead for Oshkosh North. Top of the key, past the timeline, Drake, left side Lloyd. Travis now between the circles, right side Huber, covered by Moldenhauer.
It's a long pass.
Crossover dribble. Drake Diener, off balance shot, cans it. 31-32, Oshkosh North by 1.
North has been well drilled here, though. They are trying to take the charge on Fond du Lac Stars.
And not getting the call so far.
Well,
Puck Lasny now left side to Blanc. Foul and good. Not a good foul by Ryan Lloyd. Chance for the 4-point play is Mike Blanc.
Blanc has got one of the quickest releases in the conference. If you let him get off, you can get great confidence. And he does a wonderful job of kicking that leg out and drawing a foul on those shots. He flops very well. More power to him.
You need to get out there defensively. We're going to see it right here. They're going to swing it back. And Ryan Lloyd off balance. He needs to get through that pick a little quicker. He's got to step out that defense a lot sooner. 3-point play completed by Blanc. And there it is. Oshkosh North up by 5, 31-36. Double team. Inside to Huber. Travis to Lloyd. Travis the long 3, no good. Not really a good shot by Travis right there.
They can't get caught up in the emotion of the game.
Puck Lasny going to make the lob, and they're going to call that on Michaels. These officials calling everything tight inside. Michaels now with 2 fouls. The Cardinals with 9 team fouls.
I think he did probably foul him there, though. I think he rooted him out. Here he comes. Joe was going up to block out, and they made the pass instead of the shot.
Well, we're going to get a full timeout here with 5:11 to go in this first half, and Oshkosh North by 2. Let's take a quick timeout from our sponsor in Wink Chiropractic. Chiropractic, reason number 7, headaches. Did you know that migraines and headaches often respond very well to chiropractic care? Chiropractic is a safe, low-cost alternative to drugs and surgery. Determine if yours is a chiropractic problem and recommend a safe, effective plan of treatment. For a limited time, Wink Chiropractic is offering free consultation and exam. To find out more, call Wink Chiropractic. You don't have to live in pain. Well, Oshkosh North Chiropractic now has a chance to extend its lead to 7. Darren Charles will be going to the free throw line. Darren Charles 0 for 1 from the free throw line. He will have 2 shots.
Darren is not a great free throw shooter. He's shooting 65% on the year, but he has gotten there a lot.
Well, if you're Coach Dick Diener, what do you say to your players? You got 4 players with 2 fouls now. Travis Diener comes quickly down and forces up a 3.
Yeah, I really don't know. That's why I'm up here and I'm not down on the bench, because I'm a little shell-shocked myself right here. Everything that I was afraid could happen is happening. And just have to weather the storm. They're shooting incredibly well, Oshkosh North is, and you have to weather the storm.
Darren Charles makes the first one.
Oshkosh North, until that free throw, their last 4 baskets have been 3-pointers, and 5 of their last 6 have been 3-point shots. So.
And second is good. A 65% free throw shooting, hitting it when he needs to. Oshkosh North 38, Fond du Lac 31. 5 minutes to go. Ryan Lloyd now. Left side, top of the key between the circles. Travis double teamed.
They're trying to screen across over here, skip pass, Drake.
Well, I think it's a good move by Oshkosh North, having Darren Charles at 6'7", with a reach probably 7'5", over Travis Diener, so he can't really get that long 3. They got the opportunity to get it inside to Ross, but they're really not even looking. Drake gonna take the long 3, no good, dribbles out. Charles coming up with the rebound. Van Bogert back into the game. Almost 35 seconds taken off, 1 shot, long 3, no good for the Cardinals.
Now they're gonna go and spread things out. They like their lead. They want to spread the floor a little bit.
So in the corner, holding on to it is Moldenhauer.
Giving Fond du Lac a little taste of their own medicine here and spreading the floor. Certainly with the foul trouble Fond du Lac has, you have to be a little concerned about going out and chasing them.
Yep, Dick Diener doesn't want them to be out there. Ryan Lloyd over in the corner, not happy, wants them to play, but what a good heads-up play by Coach Shady by doing this.
It is if it works, but at the same time, they have a lot of momentum right here, and in a way, this could be taking some of that momentum away. We'll see what happens.
And Dick Diener perfectly content letting Fondy stay back. He's talking to his players. 3:22, so over a minute killed here in this game. Now Fondy will come out and pressure the ball.
They certainly do not want to lose track of Blanc on this right here. You do not want to lose track. Now it looks like they're matching up a little bit.
So here we will come out on Moldenhauer. And Moldenhauer takes it right to the hole. No defense there by the Cardinals. Too easy for Oshkosh North. 31-40. There's Ryan Lloyd. That shot going to be no good. Oh, they're going to call a foul with Trent Huber away from the ball. Fondy not getting any calls. 10 team fouls, so it's going to be 2 shots. Going to the free throw line is going to be the freshman Moldenhauer.
And we are living on the 3-point line here.
Oh, what is that call?
I have to question that one. On the replay, it looked like he was doing nothing but fighting for position.
Nothing but fighting for position. Wow, first one up, no good by Moldenhauer.
for Oshkosh.
I think they're a little shell-shocked right now. Travis has those 2 fouls, so he's going to want to be careful about punching those gaps and getting inside that zone. Cannot afford to pick up another charging foul.
Well, the change of momentum came right at the end of the first quarter with that big, long 3 by Poklasny. And now the biggest lead for Oshkosh North. It's at 10. Lob into Ross. Easy lay-in, good. What a great pass there by Travis. Seeing outmatched, nobody there for Ross, and he gets the easy lay-in. 2:34 to go, 33-41. Moldenhauer left side, now to Horton. Poklasny, covered by Travis. Now Horton, right side, free throw line extended. Oshkosh North going to be very patient, cut and pick, cut and pick.
Well, it's very difficult because Fond du Lac has been instructed not to guard a couple of these players from Oshkosh North because they're normally not very good offensive threats. But now you have to come out on them, which is going to open the inside up for Darren Charles.
Oh, no call there, almost a turnover. 2 missed calls by the officials. Should have been turnovers 4 against Oshkosh North. Inside of Charles, who's going to spin move, double teamed. What a pass. No, no. Wow.
They have to keep their cool here. Fond du Lac has to keep their cool. That was a bad call, but you cannot let it get to you.
The ball was knocked loose by Eddie Ross's hip, and the official calls a push.
He left his feet. You cannot leave your feet. There was no reason for him to leave his feet. He's 6'10". Horton's probably a 6-footer. I don't know.
So Horton going to go to the free throw line for 2. First one up, no good.
And that was another situation there, Brett, where we should have had that loose ball. The ball was on the ground. Joe didn't quite get his legs bent enough, and they came up with a hustle play.
Well, you had the double team, but the weak side is not catching that guy, is not coming down defensively, and they're getting the easy layups. Second free throw short. Darren Charles going to be called. That's going to be just his first personal over the back. Good box out by Lee Greschel.
That's only his first, but hopefully that could be a momentum builder. Fond du Lac can come down and capitalize here.
Just a 5th team, so it's 33-41. Oshkosh North leading by 8. 1:36 to go. Lob pass now, right side. Oh my. Wow, knocked away by Horton, no call.
Then what?
Now they call a kick by Travis.
I don't think there was anything there, was there? Let's get a replay on that.
Can't, guys.
Well, Oshkosh North getting some good calls so far in this first half, but as Fondy, as good of a team as they are, they can't let these calls get to them.
Oh, it's not, the calls are not what's putting Fondy in this deficit. It's Oshkosh North. They have gotten a couple of bad ones, but Oshkosh North is what's doing the job.
Horton out to Moldenhauer. Lob pass to Poklasny between the circles, covered by Travis Diener with 2 fouls. 57, 56, 55. No call again. It's getting real physical in there, but Oshkosh North being very patient.
Fond du Lac has to be smart. You cannot get baited into making dumb plays.
There, Ryan Lloyd not making a good decision there. That'll be his 3rd personal. Not a good decision by Ryan Lloyd.
You're right out there and wide open for everyone to see. Granted, they didn't see a few other ones wide open, but you can't gamble on that.
It's going to be just the 2nd personal by Ryan Lloyd. But going to the free throw line for 2 is Horton, and he missed his last 2.
No, that's Blanc, I believe, isn't it?
Nope. Oh, yeah, it is Blanc. Good correction. Blanc going to make the first one. Blanc with 8 points in the second quarter. Well, Darren Charles going to go to the bench, not to draw his 3rd personal foul, or his 2nd personal, excuse me. Just 5 team fouls for Oshkosh North.
That's what happens, though, when you live on the perimeter.
Second one is good. 33-43. Dick Diener wants just 1 shot.
Stem the tide here. Just get through this thing. If you could get it underneath double digits.
So it's Travis and Drake Diener, Mike Millage, Joe Dilling, and Lee Greschel for the Cardinals. 24-23 to go in this first half. Cardinals trailing 43-33. And credit Oshkosh North with coming in here and playing great defense, as well as getting some easy fast break opportunities on the offensive end. 9 seconds, 8 seconds. Mike Milich now picks up his dribble. Not a good decision. 4 seconds. Gonna get a foul.
Good foul. It's only the 16th foul. It was harmless.
Mike Milich gets the ball with 8 seconds, picks up his dribble right away. I don't know if he's a player you want in there at the end of this quarter.
Well, Mike's a good shooter. Mike can be a threat on the shot.
Travis Drake Diener off balance, cans it. They count it for 3. Drake Diener may add some momentum to the final act Cardinals. They trail by 7, 43-36. We'll be back with some halftime stats right after this. Why chiropractic? Reason number 9, low back pain. Did you know that recent studies have shown that spinal manipulation is one of the most effective and recommended treatments for low back pain? Chiropractic is a safe, low-cost alternative to drugs, injections, or risky surgery. Relief often occurs quickly. For a limited time, Wink Chiropractic is offering free consultation and exam. To find out more, call Wink Chiropractic.
That game in that second quarter. First quarter, they shot all layups for the most part. Second quarter, seems like we've taken care of it inside a little bit, but a lot of that may have to do with Doherty and having 2 fouls. But we have to get out on Blanc more. He gets a very quick release, and if we have to change up the matchups, we have to change up the matchup. Someone has to get out and guard him.
Well, let's just show you what we mean by the halftime stats and what North is doing to this Fondy defense.
Yes, Fond du Lac is 14 out of 22 for a very fine 63%. Normally you'd think you'd have a nice cushion with that lead. Instead you're trailing because North has shot 14 out of 18 for 77%, along with 5 3-point shots. And free throws, there's a big difference. Fond du Lac 3 for 4 from the line. Oshkosh North 8 for 13 from the line. Fond du Lac shooting 75%, North 62%. Now, there were not a lot of rebounds to be had out there, as Fond du Lac has 5 and Oshkosh North has 5. And turnover-wise, 5 for Fond du Lac, 3 for Oshkosh North. So we have to find an answer to their inside-outside game at Oshkosh North, and we have to find a way to get some scoring somewhere inside the 3-point line.
Well, Drake Diener hits that long 3 off balance at the end of the first half, finishes with 12 at half, and Ryan Lloyd had 9 points all in the first quarter. See nothing from him in the second. Travis Diener with 5 and Lee Greschel with 4, a couple players with 2. For Oshkosh North, leading the way is Mike Blanc. He has 12 points, 9 of them coming in this second quarter, and Darren Charles has 8 to go in this first half. And then you have Nick Worrell with 6 points. The freshman Mike Mollenhauer also with 6 points, and 2 of his points really should not have happened when they went into that stall offense, and Fondy lost track of him, and he went right all the way down the lane for an easy lay-in.
He waltzed right down the lane. North got exactly what they want out of that possession. They spread the court, took time off, and then stuck it to Fond du Lac as I'm not sure who it was, but whoever was guarding him did not get their legs bent and got ready to play defense.
Well, we got some fouls. Eddie Ross has 3, Travis Diener with 2, Ryan Lloyd with 2, and Lee Greschel with 2. Really, Vaden Bogart has 2 for North, and so does Bob Doherty, but it is a fresh half. And what does Fondy have to do here to get back into this game?
They have to find a way to get Travis Diener involved in the offense, whether he tries to drive and pull up for some intermediate jump shots on the offensive end. They have to find a way to get him involved more, I believe. They can't settle just strictly for 3-point shots. On the defensive end, they just have to get out on Mike Blanc. He's a dead-eye shooter. They have to get out on him and play with more passion, more aggression. This is a worst nightmare for the Cardinals right now, but That's what champions are built on. You overcome these situations.
Well, Fondy so far this season has not played its best game that it can play with the players that it has, but they've been getting by with some victories. Tonight they're being challenged by a very good Oshkosh North team, and what I think is maybe, you know, a change-up of, instead of having Travis bring up the ball, have Drake bring up the ball with the big Darren Charles, you know, blocking anything that Travis tries to do up on the top of the key. Really, Travis is having a hard time getting into the flow offensively.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. And one thing is they're not missing shots, so we can't get out on a fast break situation and let Travis get in the open court. At one time, we did get out on the open court. I believe we made a steal. Travis came down and hit that 3 in transition. You know, as a half-court player out here with these big guys and without much of an inside game to speak of, it's very difficult for the guards tonight.
Well, let's take a quick timeout. We'll come back to start this second half on this video sports presentation. Again, this game brought to you by Wink Chiropractic. Chiropractic, reason number 6, carpal tunnel syndrome. Did you know that patients with symptoms of carpal tunnel often respond very well to conservative chiropractic care? Chiropractic is a safe, low-cost alternative to drugs, injections, or risky surgery. In most cases, there is also no lost work time. For a limited time, Wink Chiropractic is offering a free consultation and exam. To find out more, call Wink Chiropractic. You don't have to live in pain. Chiropractic, reason number 4, whiplash. Did you know that even minor accidents can have lasting effects? Treatment that can effectively resolve whiplash injuries. For a limited time, Wink Chiropractic is offering a free consultation and exam. To find out more, call Wink Chiropractic. You don't have to live in pain. Yep, one more. Chiropractic, reason number 7, headaches. Did you know that migraines and headaches often respond very well to chiropractic care? Chiropractic is a safe, low-cost alternative to drugs and surgery. We can determine if this is a chiropractic problem and recommend a safe, effective plan of treatment. For a limited time, Wink Chiropractic is offering free consultation and exam. To find out more, call Wink Chiropractic. You don't have to live in pain. And we're back to start this second half, and you know, Fondy's shooting a very well, 63% from the field, but Oshkosh North is shooting 77%. So Fondy is going to have to find a way to come forward defensively, challenge the shots a little more, not give Oshkosh North such easy shots.
Well, absolutely. Fond du Lac's giving up 49.3 a game in the Valley, and they've given up 43 in the first half. So that I'm sure will be the main point of emphasis at halftime.
Well, it's Vandenborg, Wara, Blanc, Doherty, and Charles for Oshkosh North. Travis and Drake Diener, Eddie Ross, Joe Michaels, and Ryan Lloyd defensively for the Cardinals. Wow, they lobbed that in there.
Did he go up and get that nicely, huh?
Go up and get it, and they're going to call a turnover on Oshkosh North. So Fondy has a chance to get this down to 5. Vandenborg covering Travis Diener. Lob pass to Drake, right side. Drake nowhere to go, backs it out. Kicked by Charles, so Fondy will retain possession of the ball.
Big possession here. Big possession if we could get something, particularly if we get Travis involved.
Well, Travis going to go one-on-one. And he does. He puts up the long 3. No good. Doherty back into the game after missing most of the first half with 2 fouls. Gets the rebound. Oh, left side Wara. Passes on the open 3.
I don't believe Nick has taken a 3-point shot yet this year.
Double team. Good swing pass. Wara going to take the easy jumper. No good. Oh, easy lay-in and rebound by Doherty. That's going to be his first 2 points of the game. Ryan Lloyd swing over to Drake Diener. Travis. Ryan Lloyd open from the corner. Good. Ryan Lloyd, after going scoreless in the second quarter, comes back with a big 3. Cardinals trailing by 6, 39-45. Oh, Michaels going to get called for going underneath. Not a smart foul by Michaels there.
No, Joe had him pushed out to about 6-7 feet there. There was no real need to shove him anymore. I don't think Doherty's going to do a lot of damage from out there.
Well, at 6'7", you're not going to try to reach inside and knock that ball loose, especially when they're lobbing it in. You got to just keep your position. Charles there gets the rebound. Oh,
wow.
Getting away with a foul is Wara, no call.
Why?
Drake Diener going to take it to the course, pulls up from 20, no good. Comes up short, quickly up with it is Blanc.
He had no legs in that shot. He has to get ready to shoot.
Doherty turnaround jumper, and Charles.
Oh, they called it on Wara.
They're going to call it on Wara. This time he gets caught. Well, right now, the start of this third quarter, 6:15 to go, just almost 2 minutes gone in this third quarter, and Fondy has narrowed the lead down to 6.
It's a lot of game to be played here. You cannot panic.
Oh, good move by Drake. Easy jumper off the board, good.
That's what I want to see. I want to see them not necessarily settle for three-point shots.
So Vandenborg between the circles, left side Charles. Covered by Ross. Picked by Wara. Oh, wide open is Wara. His shot up and good. That help defense is not quick enough by the Cardinals.
I'm not really sure who was caught in nowhere land there, if it was Drake or...
Drake Diener from downtown. 5 points so far, 44-47. Cardinals back to within 3.
Have to communicate better on the defensive end there. We can't have guys left open.
Well, look at that. It's Drake Diener really not helping out on the pick. Good pass by Charles. Wanted Doherty to take it inside. Charles now top of the key. Swings it to Vandenborg, right side, inside to Doherty.
Don't foul.
Wants it inside. There's Blank. His shot off. No good. Oh! And they're going to call a foul on Charles over the back.
Right there, I'm very happy that the officials did not buy into Mike Blanc's acting job out there. He does a wonderful job on it. He'll flop after almost every three-point shot he takes, and he gets more than his share of calls. That's a wonderful weapon he has.
Darren Charles now with 2. Cardinals doing a good job. Have a chance to pull within 1 or tie the game with the 3. But the Cardinals doing very well patience-wise offensively.
Big hand checks there.
Drake Diener covered by Vandenborg. Off balance 3, throws it up. Are they going to count it? They're going to call it on Doherty. Let's see if the fault basket is good.
It has to count.
Yes, they are counting it. Drake Diener, the one-man show in this third quarter. Third foul on Doherty. He couldn't believe the call, and really, I don't think that was the best call either.
Oh, don't you think so? I thought he got fouled by someone.
Well, I don't think it was Doherty that was the foul on. You know, there was a call where Doherty tried to get the offensive foul and is called for the blocking foul.
Well, got the replay.
So here we'll see the replay. Drake Diener going to take it in. Oh, he tried. Yep, that's a good blocking call.
I think that was a very good
call. But
call.
he tried to take a dive and try to make an offensive call, and the officials aren't taking into that.
Drake did a fine job there of going sideways instead of forward.
Well, this broadcast of Video Sports being brought to you by Wink Chiropractic Services. Go to the caring doctors that the athletes of Fondy area go to. Wink Chiropractic, proud sponsor of Video Sports and Fondy basketball.
Coming up, next home game.
Next upcoming action, Saturday, January 20th, it's Kaukauna versus Fond du Lac. The replay will be the following Sunday at 6 p.m.
Long day.
The next day. And just so you're aware, most replays for games, as I'm being asked throughout the game, when is it going to be replayed, is usually the following Sunday at 6 p.m. So that game coming up Saturday, January 20th, Kaukauna versus Fond du Lac.
Well, I certainly don't want to jinx Drake here, but he's 31 for 32 on the year in conference action for the free throw line. So see if he continues that fine shooting.
Well, Fondy has a chance, really, to go on a 14-4 run starting at the end of the second quarter to get back into this game and tie it. And he does.
Well, now they have to start playing the defense again. Do not let Mike Blanc take off.
Well, there's Wara, top of the key. And as you can see, Travis Diener not even covering Wara because he wants to double team. Excuse me, that's Drake Diener. Moldenhauer back into the game, covered by Michaels, left side lob pass. Vanden Bogert covered by Ryan.
Oh.
Cardinals doing a good job defensively, being very patient on the offensive end is the Spartans of Oshkosh North.
By the way, Fondy has erased, what was it, 12-point deficit?
Oh, one official calls it off of Travis.
I think that was a good call. He was trying to fake him
Travis
out,
tried to make the call.
That was a good call.
Fondy at one time down by 12 has erased the deficit to tie this game at 47 apiece with 4 minutes to go in this third quarter. And there's Blank, his three. Nope, they're calling it a 2. Ryan Lloyd's got to get out there quicker off that pick, or there's got to be some help defense. Travis Diener going right around Vandenborg. Drake covered by Wara. Travis for the open 3. He's money.
That was very nice communication there. If you would see a replay, Drake was swinging him around, telling him to come. They had that set the whole way. Beautiful job.
And there's Blank, dishes it off to Wara inside, covered by Travis. Moldenhauer looks inside to Charles, nothing there. Between the circles now, left side, Vandenberg with the pick. Vandenborg going to take the shot, no good. Into Charles.
Oh, no.
Oh, and they're going to count the foul. They're going to count the basket.
I don't think so. I hope these things on the floor.
Yes, they're counting it.
Underneath. He's on the floor.
Oh, I didn't. He made the gesture that it was good.
I really,
Wow.
I'm not sure about that call right there. Let's watch it on the replay.
We'll see this replay right here.
Again, it's the problem is we did not get the rebound. If you don't get the rebound, you're not going to stop.
Yep. There's Ryan Lloyd getting beat. Oh, that's a bad.
It's there, yes.
You know, again, Drake Diener trying to go for that offensive call, not going to get it. Actually gets a foul on himself. So Horton into the game now. Lob pass into. You know, Darren Charles is so good at that weak side pass. There is nobody there time in and time out. I think that's some of the tape that Oshkosh North has seen in Fondy. Their weak side defensive switch is terrible. It's non-existent.
Well, these guys, as you say, Fond du Lac was pretty good against that their second half against Oshkosh West. These guys are stepping to the basket. They're not going to that Never Never Land. That's 5 feet. And they're making Fond du Lac pay.
Well, Horton makes his first free throw of the night. It's knotted at 50 apiece. Really, this high scoring probably favoring Oshkosh North. Second one is also good, so Oshkosh North now with a 1-point lead, 3:15 to go. Darren Charles on Travis.
Lots of hand checking.
Inside to Greschel. Yep, that's a good call. Travis thought he had the shot, passed it into Lee Greschel. Greschel gets nailed by Horton, I believe.
And we get it out of bounds, I believe. Moldenhauer got
Nope,
it. Oh.
gonna go on Moldenhauer, his second personal. Fourth team. Ryan Lloyd now between the circles, right side, Travis. Gonna take the 14-foot shot. Bingo!
Okay, now Fond du Lac seems to have found their offensive groove even better than the first half, but now they have to play some defense and they have to rebound.
Lob pass over to,
Oh,
that's Puck Lasney now into the game. You know, Ryan Lloyd's got to watch his checking. Blank, short, coming up with the rebound is Drake.
Oh my.
Good
Foul.
call. These officials really got to be a little more consistent.
There you go. Beautiful play by Drake Diener. That was
They're going to call the block. The official watching him closely.
very good call. It was a very good call. He was written the whole way.
Mike Blanc going to pick up the foul.
He's very lucky he didn't get a technical call. That was a big-time play by Drake Diener. A huge rebound. He got fouled numerous times on the rebound. And here we watch this. Oh, yeah. He was ridden the whole way.
So Drake Diener going to go to the free throw line. 1 of 1 tonight.
Again, though, Fond du Lac has to be careful not to be caught up in the emotion here. Play with intelligence.
Oh. Little smack talking by Blanc to Drake Diener. They're still going jabbing back and forth.
Blanc's got an attitude. When he's playing well, it can be a positive.
Drake Diener Second free throw, bottom.
There we go.
So here we go. Cardinals holding on to a 2-point lead, 53-51. Vanden Bogaard, left side to Wara.
They're really moving on these screens on Blanc. If anyone were to isolate on Mike Blanc, they are moving to get him open. Oh my, there you go. Finally got one.
We're going to get the call on that moving screen on Wara.
They've been doing it the whole game, and Ryan Lloyd, in fact, has just mentioned it to the official. Let's see if they notice it a little bit more on the off-ball screen.
That's a 16 foul. They only had just 4 in the first half, so 16 fouls already for Oshkosh North. Crossover dribble, long range, no good.
That would have been a huge
Vanden
shot.
Bogaard tried to pushes it up, nothing there. Going to try to crossover dribble, covered by Travis, inside to Charles. Double teamed, weak side's there.
On the ground. Again, you have to put that foot on the baseline, and there's nowhere for him to go.
Eddie Ross picks up his 4th personal.
That is something that they worked on in practice all week, Brett, is to force Doherty and Charles to the middle, to the help. Do not give them that baseline. Yet, we've continued to do it.
Eddie Ross, just 2 points. Now we'll go to the Pines, probably for a lot of this, almost half the 4th quarter, I would say. Shot no good by Charles. Travis Diener spin move. Going to take it over to Ryan Lloyd, open for the 3. Bottoms it out. Ryan Lloyd with the second 3 of this 3rd quarter, 15 for the game.
Very big shot. Another defensive stop is needed here.
Moldenhauer inside.
Yeah.
They're going to call Joe.
Don't complain, Joe. You fouled him.
The offensive player is going to get that call every time. You need to just use your body to box them out. You can't use your hands.
You have to make Darren Charles shoot that turnaround jump shot. He's going away from the basket. He's not going to get his rebound.
Moldenhauer actually wide open, passes on it there, looking. Vanden Bogaard going to take it inside, gets away with a travel.
Nice help there by Joe Dilling.
Blocked now for 3. Oh, gets the lob in. Lucky on that play.
There's a moving screen.
They get
Absolutely.
it again.
Very good call. Very good call. They've been doing it all game.
Ryan Lloyd did a good job, and that is the same official. He went over to the side and said, when he's setting the picks, he's putting his elbows out.
Somebody has to inbound the ball here, though.
Well, Doherty going to come back into the game. Wara now with 3. So Fondy, 56-51, it's going to be the bonus. Now it's going to be Ryan Lloyd going to go to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. This can be key for the Cardinals. Cardinals a very good free throw shooting team, already in the bonus.
Have to make them pay, though, Brett.
Ryan Lloyd shooting the front end of a 1-and-1.
If you miss these free throws, or you miss this free throw, then it's a very good play for North. They get the ball right back.
And he makes good on the first. 57-51. I think if you're Coach Diener, you have to be very happy with this 3rd quarter.
Very happy, but knowing full well this can change in a hurry, as we've shown already.
Ryan Lloyd, 8 big points, 17 for the game. Stepping up in this 3rd quarter. 51-50. Oshkosh North going to be very patient. Fondy holding on to a 7-point lead. Outscoring Oshkosh North in this 3rd quarter by 14.
You cannot allow Mike Blanc a shot. You cannot allow Mike Blanc a shot on this one.
You know, what we've seen so far in every quarter is we have seen an ending that has changed the momentum.
Absolutely.
Back out.
Everybody standing in this standing room only arena. Oshkosh North looking for the last shot, down to 16 seconds. Ryan Lloyd watching the hips of Mike Blanc.
I might just switch on Blanc if he's running off the screen from one side. I might just switch on him. He's going to the top.
His shot up, no good. Ball bounced around. Coming up off balance, Moldenhauer, no good. Charles not gets it. And there we have it at the end of 3, 58-51. Cardinals with an outstanding 3rd quarter. Let's take a timeout. We'll be back for the final 8 minutes of this exciting Fox Valley Association conference game. Chiropractic, reason number 4, whiplash. Did you know that even minor accidents can have lasting effects? Whiplash injuries can produce pain, stiffness, headaches, and other problems, sometimes weeks or months after an accident or injury. Chiropractic is a safe, low-cost treatment that can effectively resolve whiplash injuries. For a limited time, Wink Chiropractic is offering a free consultation and exam. To find out more, call Wink Chiropractic. You don't have to live in pain. One more. What a third quarter for the Fond du Lac Cardinals. Outscoring Oshkosh North 22-8 in this third quarter. And I tell you, I don't know what Coach Dick Diener said to his team at halftime, but they've done very well on the offensive end, but they've also picked up their defense, aside from a couple letdowns of baseline shots.
You're right.
Oshkosh North.
You're absolutely right, Brett, but right here is going to be a huge possession. If Fond du Lac can do something right off the bat, get a positive, stretch this thing out a little bit more.
Travis Diener spin over to Drake. Cousin Drake bottoms it out. Three-pointer, that's 21 for Drake Diener. What a great second half he's had.
That was a wonderful play by Travis Diener, drawing the defense.
Fondy with a 10-point lead. Boy, at the half you would not have thought that. Darren Charles with the good spin. Gets his own rebound over the back, no call. He wants the foul, no call, but Darren Charles doing a good job of keeping it alive.
You better call that, yeah.
Travis Diener tripped up. He looks like he's hurting. Came down hard, but he's going to go to the free throw line for a 1-and-1.
Looks like he's hurting a little bit.
He's going to try to walk it off.
There was no foul on that last one, and I don't really believe it was over the back. I think Darren Charles earned that basket. He played.
And there you can see it. He wants that call. He's going to the official, but he did a good job of crashing the boards. And there you see it. Oh, he comes down hard right there. Tripped up.
I'm not sure you might not want to use a timeout here.
Substitution. Moldenhauer going to the bench for North. Vanden Bogert coming back in. Travis Diener shooting the front end of a 1-and-1. No good. Oh, yep, the aggression going to be called.
I think I might have taken a timeout right there if I were Coach Diener. Let Travis regroup a little bit.
If you look at him right now, he cannot keep his head up. He is hurting.
I think I would have taken that timeout.
It probably would have been a good call. Give him a little more rest. I mean, he's really he's holding that right side.
He may have a back, too. His back has been known to get a little sore. Oh, there's a moving.
Shot up, no good by Blank. Lloyd with the rebound. Quickly up with it is Travis. Double teamed. Ryan Lloyd open. Good decision there. Doherty takes out Michaels, gets his 4th personal foul. So Michaels will go to the free throw line. 9th foul. From here on in, we're going to be shooting a lot of free throws. And if you're the Fondy Cardinals, you're going to be a little happy with that.
Well, you have to make them. Joe, for the year, is shooting 57%. He hasn't been there a lot. He's been there 7 times in conference play. And it would be a huge confidence boost for Joe if he could make his first free throw here.
That's what you want. You want those second chance opportunities, front end of the 1-and-1.
Very nice.
Nothing but the bottom of the net for Michaels. 3rd point of the game. Second one comes up short, but great rebound by Drake Diener. So a chance to extend the lead. He's going to put up the 3. Drake Diener with the big rebound and the big 3. 65-53, Cardinals by 12.
That quite simply was a major Division I 3-point shot. No other way to explain it.
Wow. Doherty now gets away with the elbow. They're going to call Michaels for it. Doherty using that elbow, trying to get around the corner.
Well, Brett, I'm sure the Fondy Cardinals will be watching this tape and hearing us.
Matt, you're a bit too tight.
Because I really think that exactly what Coach Diener was worried about is happening. We're going to be pointing this out a lot today. They're giving them the baseline. You can't do that.
So Doherty has not been to the free throw line. Buries the first. Joe Dilling coming in for Michaels. Joey Dilling doing a good job today in a role position coming off the bench with Eddie Ross and Michaels in some foul trouble.
Joe always does a fine job. He gets as much as he can out of his ability.
10-point lead for the Cardinals, 65-55, 6:33 to go. Travis Diener covered by Voden Bogard.
And now they got Darren Charles guarding Drake Diener.
Good hustle by Block, but Ryan Lloyd is able to come down with it. Drake Diener between the circles, right side free throw line extended is Travis. Now Dilling, left side Lloyd, over to Drake. Cardinals going to be very patient offensively.
Fond du Lac has to be careful on their screens too, because they have set the tone by asking the officials for help, and they have to be set themselves.
Dick Diener very happy. We're below 6 minutes. Charles on Drake. Now Lloyd between the circles. Doherty got to be watch out or he's going to pick up that 5th foul.
And that's what Joe Dilling's doing a very fine job of coming and helping. He knows that Doherty is not going to be able to come and foul him. He is making himself very available.
Travis off balance, finishes it. What a move.
And he should have had a free throw.
Diener.
And he should have had a free throw. This is a 5-second count, I believe. Nope.
Travis Diener with just 12, but a big 2 there with 5:20 to go. And we're going to get a timeout by Oshkosh North. And we'll take a timeout with them. It's going to be a full timeout. So we'll be back in 30. That migraines and headaches often respond very well to chiropractic care. Chiropractic is a safe, low-cost alternative to drugs and surgery. We can determine if yours is a chiropractic problem and recommend a safe, effective plan of treatment. For a limited time, Wing Chiropractic is offering free consultation and exam. To find out more, call Wing Chiropractic. You don't have to live in pain. Well, Fondy to start this 4th quarter on a 10-4 run after an outstanding 22-8 run in the 3rd quarter. So Fondy Cardinals probably putting together a very good second half to erase a 7-point deficit. At one time, Fondy was down by 12. They've erased that, and now they have a 12-point lead with 5:24 to go in this game.
But Brett, I feel anything but comfortable right now. We have seen this a game of huge runs by each team. Right now, Fond du Lac has got the upper hand. This can change in an instant with a Mike Blanc out there, explosive shooter.
Oh, great defense there, knocked loose, but Wara comes up with it. Doherty gets the easy land, but hey, that's great defense. Dick Diener can't be disappointed with that. Drake Diener knocked it loose, but they still got to come up with the loose balls, but I think Coach Diener would be happy with that. Now Dilling, left side, Lloyd.
Joe Dilling is a very good pressure release man here.
Dilling going to do a good job. Well, Dilling got a little bit too high out there. Really nowhere he can pass that.
I think Joe was taken by surprise that Doherty came out on him so hard. I don't really think he expected, with the 4 fouls, for Bob Doherty to come out and pressure him.
Well, it's 67-57, 4:43 to go. Blanc trying to get a call there. Doherty spin move in, good. Doherty taking it inside. You know, every time Blanc touches the ball, he is trying to get a call from the official. Left side.
Oh, my.
Now Diener, top of the key. Travis.
My.
They're going to call it on Wara.
Absolutely should have been. It should have been.
No, that's going to be Blanc. They should have had one on.
Should have been out on top on Travis.
Doherty should have had one prior to that.
Absolutely.
Well, Ryan Lloyd, this is where we need the free throws. Cardinals only lead by 8.
And right also on the offensive end, Brett, I think it's imperative that Fond du Lac is careful leaning in, swinging elbows, that sort of thing. Oshkosh North is a very crafty squad. They have all the tricks in the book, and As you can see, hasn't worked so far, but it could.
Ryan Lloyd now 4 of 5 from the free throw line. 9-point lead, 68-59. The Cardinals 3 points over their game average at 65. But if you're Coach Diener, you know, what you're seeing Fondy is doing a lot of passing offensively. Does that change your rhythm now that you're not looking for the shot?
Well, I don't know. That's Fond du Lac's game, and I think they're pretty darn good at it. So I understand what you're saying, but I don't know that this is much a concern with Fond du Lac.
Ryan Lloyd, great defense. Lob pass tried by Poklazny.
That might have been a face guarding in the college football.
College
but,
football would be pass
it.
interference.
You can do it in high school basketball, fortunately.
Well, we got Charles and Doherty in. You have Blanc, Moldenhauer, and Poklazny. Some fun names to pronounce here for Oshkosh North. Lob pass into Charles. Gets that spin move inside, throws up the air ball. Again, though, Fondy giving that baseline. Travis going to take it to the hole to Michaels. No call, up there. There's a goaltending. Michaels going to get the basket.
Wonderful job by Joe Michael staying with that. I think he was surprised there was not more contact on the first shot. Might have gone up a little tight.
Well, he was expecting a foul, but Doherty does not want to pick up his 5th foul with 3:37 to go, so he let him go up, and Michael's able to get his own rebound. Left side Blanc. Blanc fakes it again, pushed off by Doherty. His shot no good, and Lee Greschel going to get over the back. I think Doherty got away with a big push on Michaels, 2 hands in the back to get that rebound, and Michaels is now saying it to the official. But I think Blanc is just looking for a call. He is going to the ground on every shot he takes.
Well, he's very good at it. Drew Diener used to be great at that for Fond du Lac. He had the ability. I was watching one of his college games earlier in the year, and he has it there too. He took the shot, and as he let go of it, he grabbed the defensive player right around the waist and pulled him down on top of him, and he got the 4-point play. It was something right out of Blanc's book.
Darren Charles, first one up.
Take a look at Joe Michaels and Doherty together. Joe Michaels is a big, strong kid. You know, he would, if I saw Joe Michaels in a dark alley, I'd be running the other way, and then he just is dwarfed by Doherty.
Doherty.
Yes, look how big that Doherty is.
And Doherty's going about 265, 6'6". Going to play tight end for the Wisconsin Badgers. 70-61, 9-point lead for the Cardinals. Travis, lob pass over to Lloyd. Fakes inside.
They have timeouts. Good ball fake. Ball faking is imperative here.
Dilling doing a good job. Underneath was Michaels for just a little bit, but Cardinals down to under 3 minutes.
There you go.
Charles looking for the steal. Doesn't like the call, but it's a good call. Lloyd going to go to the free throw line. That's his 3rd personal foul.
As we have said, it is going to come down to free throw shooting. If Fond du Lac can make their free throws, they should be in pretty good shape.
Ryan Lloyd missed his last one. He is 4 of 6. It is now automatic 2 for Ryan Lloyd. Short on the first. Use some leg. This is when we need the free throws. That 9-point lead can evaporate very quickly against this powerful, good range shooting Oshkosh North team. Second one also short. Ryan Lloyd using no leg on those 2 free throws.
This is only a 3-possession game. That's why each free throw is so important.
Missed opportunity for Cardinals.
And Drake, way too easy right now for Fond du Lac. It's way too easy giving Oshkosh North that possession on the post.
Well, a lot of time left, 2:44 to go. They're going to go into Doherty and hope to get a 3-point play. Doherty made his just 2 of 2 on all of his free throws, has a chance to narrow the lead to 7. First one is a little strong.
Bob is only a 47% free throw shooter, but you wouldn't know it. He wouldn't have known it from those first 2 free throws.
Couple dribbles, second one long. Dilling coming up with the free throw. So Fondy misses 2 free throws. Oshkosh North misses 2 free throws. Break for the Cardinals. Vanden Bogard covering Travis. Drake now covered by Charles.
Got to be careful with him. He's got those long arms.
Drake Diener knows what he's doing. He's able to dribble out, and there. Turnover, one of these
Very
costly turnovers.
unusual turnovers from Travis Diener here. I wonder if he still might be a little banged up from that fall he's taking. He just doesn't look to me to be 100% on the ball here.
He keeps holding that right hip, stretching it out. Well, Dilling out, Greshel in.
He doesn't look very loose to me out there. No excuses. You cannot make that turnover. I don't care how hurt you are.
2:15 to go. Charles now, free throw line. Vanden Bogard, covered by Travis. Left side, Mollenhauer. Inside to Doherty. Gonna spin in, hook is good. It's been the Bob Doherty show. 10 points in this second half. 70-63, 150 to go. The Cardinals trying to be content to dribble this out. Mike Block gonna get the foul. Nope, that's not Mike Block, excuse me, that's Mollenhauer, the freshman. I tell you, Mollenhauer's gonna be a player to reckon with the next 3 years after this year.
That's
a solid player.
This is the 3rd freshman we've seen play major minutes for a good team. Levine at 11 at Oshkosh West, and Ryder, Kimberly. And we happen to have a very fine freshman class here at Fond du Lac.
Well, Lee Greshel going to put up the free throw. I tell you, Fondy is not shooting well from the free throw line in this first quarter. They're just 2 of 7. Not good shooting by the Cardinals from the stripe.
There you go. But the defense is what I'm concerned about. Just stop them.
143, 8-point lead for the Cardinals, 71-63.
They're just going right down. Be active, Travis. Offensive foul.
Yes.
Very good play.
That's a good call by the officials. Doherty trying too much. And what he should have did when he lost control is get it back out, then get himself repositioned. But he's going to pick up his 5th, and Joe Michael's going to go to the free throw line for 2.
I'll tell you something there, though. I'm very impressed with Bob Doherty. He's a whale of an athlete. You can see why all the teams in the country want him as a football player. He's light-footed, he's strong, he's a competitor, and when he was younger, he kind of reminded me of Eric Grams.
Yes, they're the same type player.
But as big as Eric Grams was, he went on to start for a Rose Bowl team, started 2 years at tight end at Wisconsin. He was 30, 40 pounds lighter in high school than this young man is.
So pressure by Oshkosh North. Travis now with it, buck 26 to go. Gonna dribble around.
Get it back, there you go. There,
well, they're gonna call it on Blanc.
I think he swung down on it so hard. Mike Blanc kind of reminds me a little bit of Bill Lambier. I don't think he has ever committed a foul.
And he's always fouled.
And not a bad.
Never committed a foul, and he's always fouled.
Well, I don't mean to take a rip on the kid because he's a very fine player and he's a competitor.
And let's watch the replay right here. They're going to go for it.
They fouled him there. May not have gotten him at the end.
Maybe with the swing, and it looked clean. Drake Diener has stepped it up in this second half. 25 points in this game.
We've had 2 really tight games this year. One of them was Oshkosh West, and Travis took it completely over. Drake Diener has taken this game over. The start of that second half, he really came out firing.
And he's made some tough shots. And a 10-point lead for the Cardinals, 1:10 to go.
Also been here.
Mollenhauer now. Vanden Bogard into Charles, double team. They're going to call it on the ground. Nick Wara cutting too. And Drake going to get, I believe that's going to be his 4th personal. Yes, it is. Hey, I'm actually doing okay with these stats.
At least one of us can say that, Brett.
Yeah. Well, now both teams going to be in the double bonus. Going to the free throw line is Nick Wara with just 8 points. 0 of 1 so far. Make it 1 of 2. 57 seconds, 73-64.
Let's see what stats are. Nick Wara is a 50% free throw shooter on the season, so
He's right at his average.
he should miss his free throw then.
And he does.
Wow.
3-on-1 break. Oh, Drake knows it.
Drake.
Drake knows it. But he saw the 3-on-1 break. Well,
He didn't need the break there realistically. We needed the ball.
well, they were trying to foul him, and he wasn't getting the foul. So I think he did a good job of pushing it up, but he should have maybe slowed it down, just a little bit out of control. One of the few turnovers you see coming from Drake. The lob pass,
Nice
Drake
play.
coming up with the steal, and Wara with the foul.
He read that one out very nicely. There must have been some good communication there on that back screen because he knew it was coming. It's not something you see very often. After the football season, you used to see Wara throwing it up high to Charles. It was reciprocated there.
Wara, a very good athlete in his own right, picks up his 4th personal foul. So Drake Diener.
You know, Darren Charles was a player of the year in the state, and Bob Doherty is going to Wisconsin. But for my money, on their football team, the heart and soul and the most valuable player was Nick Wara. Just an outstanding high school football player.
Both good by Drake. 27 points for the senior. 44-43. Vanden Bogard over to Mollenhauer. Blank off balance, going to do the fadeaway shot, no good. Travis Diener coming up with the rebound. Open rebound. Lee Gresham with the breakaway, good. What an unselfish play by Joe Michaels. That shot no good. Throws it away to Charles. Slam dunk. Ooh. Get the assist to the Fondy quarterback and Lee Gresham right there. 13, 12, 11.
Oh, nice job.
Mike Block again complaining. Now it's just like a comedy show. The guy who never commits a foul and the guy who's always fouled. 77-66. Fondy, I think, going to squeak out a victory here. Played an incredible second half. If they could erase that first half, I mean, they played poorly, but they really stepped it up in the second half thanks to Drake Diener and Ryan Lloyd.
Yep, right here, this kid at the line right now, Ryan Lloyd, has had a fantastic game. 2 games in a row now. You know, he's a senior, but he had virtually no experience coming into this season, so it's natural that it takes a while for the kid to get his feet wet, feel comfortable.
But he hit some big threes in that first quarter and then came strong right away in the third with back-to-back threes.
And once they started calling those moving screens, he did a much better job defensively on Mike Blanc.
Great game. What did he have? He had 20 points tonight. Ryan Lloyd with 20. Last second array for there, no good. Shot no good, and Fond du Lac moves to 8-0 in the Fox Valley Association, and Oshkosh North falls to 6-2 at 79-66. We'll be back with the final stats after this timeout. Why chiropractic? Reason number 9, low back pain. Did you know that recent studies have shown that spinal manipulation is one of the most effective and recommended treatments for low back pain? Chiropractic is a safe, low-cost alternative to drugs, injections, or risky surgery. Relief often occurs quickly. For a limited time, Wink Chiropractic is offering free consultation and exam. To find out more, call Wink Chiropractic. You don't have to live in pain.
Hey, Matt. Matt, I have it frozen. Go ahead and turn it on. Tell her. Run and tell your brother you can turn it on. Have his camera phone. He hasn't turned it off yet. Don't turn it off yet.
Well, can you imagine that though? We were down more than we were against Oshkosh West at half, and up at the end of the game more than we were against Oshkosh. At first it looked like we had lost the game.
Guys, if you want to tell Matt that he can turn his camera down, I have it froze.
Okay, he's not up there. Okay, we got stats.
Where's he at?
I don't know where he is. Not by the camera.
I'm fine.
Okay. Final. Oh,
Here.
there we go.
Dave, you want the stats?
Yep, go ahead.
For Fond du Lac shooting, they were 26 out of 38.
Don't say the percentage yet. Go over to North shooting.
All right. You got that?
Yep.
And then Oshkosh North was 19 for 33.
Percent Fondy was.
Fondy was 68%.
Wow.
North was 57%.
Free throw line 15 of 24 for Fondy. Terrible shooting. And North was 15 of 23. Percentage 63% and 65%.
And rebounds, they have Fond du Lac for 16 rebounds. And Oshkosh North for 15 rebounds.
Okay.
Turnovers, quickly, I got 10 apiece.
Sorry.
Kind of guesstimating on those, I believe pretty close.
You are a terrible stat man.
I am
Just
awful.
kidding.
I got a friend that was going to come and do it tonight, but he didn't show up.
Okay. Scoring. Diener Drake 28. Lloyd Ryan 20. And Travis had 12.
Travis Diener.
Tranvis. What are you trying to tell us?
I don't know what you're
He had 12. For North.
Yeah.
Wow, did they shut down Blank? He had 12 in the first half. Blank finished with 14. Charles finished with 14. And Doherty had 10.
Okay, ready to go?
Yes.
Here we are.
It's all yours. Come on.
Your final score, 79-66. Fondy squeaks out a victory here after trailing by 7 in the first half. They came out on a 22-8 third quarter run and finished with the 13-point victory. Bob, what do you credit Fondy coming out in the second half so strong?
Well, Coach Diener's always had a way with the words at halftime, and he may or may not have gotten mad. I don't know. They came out with a very businesslike approach that second half. They attacked their defense. Travis Diener had 12 points only, but I thought did a wonderful job taking care of the ball against that press and getting guys open shots. He had to have a number of big assists. And as we can see when we go to our scoring leaders, it was not the Travis Diener show tonight. He
No,
was the
it
point
wasn't.
guard in the truest sense, and he got other people involved.
You know, both teams, I think, shot pretty well from the field, but Fondy just came out strong in that third quarter and never looked back.
I agree, and Drake Diener, over the years, he's had some awful big games, but this may be his finest moment. I really think so. He came out that second half, and he took just took it over.
When he hit that long three at the end of the half to cut the 10-point deficit down to 7, you knew he had the fire, and he made some off-balance threes, some good bank shots off the glass. He just took control, and he shot well.
Absolutely, and then what can you say about Ryan Lloyd? 2 games in a row. A very, very impressive third weapon for this team. We all knew that Ryan Lloyd was an outstanding shooter. It was a matter of getting that confidence in game-like situations, and he's done it twice now against packed houses. I think the sky's the limit for Ryan.
You know, I think Oshkosh North came in here with a game plan. Take that baseline, Fondy gives it up. They did it early, got some easy lay-ins, some easy baskets. You know, in the second half, they did the same thing, but Fondy crashed a little harder and made that shot just a little more difficult.
Absolutely. They came out and played with much more, I like the word passion or urgency in that second half, and that was the difference.
Well, let's check our final stats for tonight's game.
Well, first for Fond du Lac, they shot an amazing 26 out of 38 for 68%. And North, I'm quite sure if you asked them before the game if they would shoot 19 out of 33 for 57% and they'd end up on the losing end, they wouldn't believe you, but that's what happened. Free throws, things evened out in the second half. Fond du Lac was 15 for 24, a subpar 63% for the Cardinals, and North was 15 for 23 for 65%. Rebounds, there weren't a whole lot of rebounds to be had out there, but Fond du Lac had 16, North had 15, and very unofficially, I had 10 turnovers apiece for these two fine teams.
Let's check scoring out for both teams. Fond du Lac Cardinals led by Drake Diener with 28. He only had 12 in the first quarter or first half, so he came with 16 points in the second half, and he did a great job. Great job. What a senior leader. Also, Ryan Lloyd stepped it up, finished with 20. He had 11 points in the second half, and Travis Diener, you know, he's well below his average at 12 tonight, but he did the intangibles. He got the open men. He got the ball where he needed. He got the ball. He broke that press. He did what he needed to do tonight.
That's a sign of a true point guard. Travis, if he has to score, he'll score. He hit some big shots, too. In that third quarter, he hit a couple of them. But he took care of the ball tonight. Other than a couple of turnovers at the end, he played a wonderful point guard game. Interestingly, well, go ahead if you want to give the Oshkosh.
Well, scoring for Oshkosh North, Fondy doing a good job on the number 2 and number 4 leading scorers in the conference. Blanc finished with 14, Charles with 14, and Bob Doherty had 10 all in the second half.
Yep, well, that Doherty really came to the forefront in the second half, but it was a little bit too late. And interestingly enough, next week probably when Fond du Lac takes the floor against Menasha, they'll be going in as the number 1 team in the state, as Milwaukee Washington was beaten this past week. So look for Fond du Lac to reclaim that number 1 position.
Well, our next broadcast going to come up Saturday, January 20th. It's Kaukauna versus Fond du Lac. The replay will be Sunday at 6 p.m., January 21st. We want to thank you. It's been a great game. Fondy moves to 10-0 overall, 8-0 in conference. As we thank our video sports team, our producer, Dave Preston, our associate producer, Matt Bastian, as well as doing camera, Jeff Gerner back at Charter Communications, our technician, technical director, Dave Preston, doing a good job tonight. For Bob Hoffmaster, I'm Brett Krause, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.